fact have been verified by some. We're able to. The reports, as incredible as they seem, are not the results of mass hysteria, and in fact have been verified by several independent sources. We are able to report that the wave of murder that is sweeping the eastern third of this nation is being committed by creatures who feast on the flesh of their victims. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from victims who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen first discounted these reports as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims has borne out the fact that they have, in fact, been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we are reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors. Well, the situation has now changed, and we are now able to report a definite course of action. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guards. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our entire news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest to you and make your way to that location as soon as possible. This list will be updated as soon and as often as the information becomes available to us. Still no word at this hour regarding the high-level government meeting called by the President this afternoon. Since convening this conference of the Presidential Cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and the CIA has provided no public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an Earthbound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you will recall, started back to Earth but never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed when NASA discovered it was carrying with it a mysterious high-level radiation. Could this radiation somehow be responsible for the wholesale murder we are now suffering?